Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for coming to the stockteacher.com. My name is Rich. I am the owner, and I'm about to teach you some amazing things about the stock market. First of all, a lot of people do not know that the stock market has given the highest returns out of all investments in the world. Out of real estate, gold, bonds, oil, you name it, nothing has even come close to investing in the stock market. And you know, one man knows that. His name is Warren Buffett, and he's made all of his money. He's the only one on the Forbes 500 of the richest men in the world that made all of his money solely in the stock market. But most do not know that it's actually the stock market that gives you the highest returns and also has produced more intrinsic value, dollars, and trillions of dollars in equity shareholders' worth. This money is what produced the economies, the free world economies to run. It takes this kind of money, the shareholders' equity, to make the economy run. So what we're going to learn here is here's what I propose to you, that I'm going to teach you the very best course in America to give you the highest returns with limited risk. We are not going to trade the Forex market or futures markets directly. We can trade the futures market with options, because that's a limited risk. We're not going to trade the Forex market, although you could use these strategies if you're careful. But the problem with the Forex market is that they give you 100 and 200 to 1 leverage. And it's good for you if it goes for you. But if it ever goes against you, it could wipe you out. And that's not the kind of trades we want. We do not want to be the gamblers here. The casinos are for that. We want strategies here that absolutely the pros use. We want a strategy that we could use for the rest of our life, but something that is, high returns, something that moves, not something that sits and dwindles. And we are not going to trade small moving stocks like Microsoft that moves, a dollar or two in 6 months. No. What we're going to do here, let me give you the 6 or 7 or 8 things that I propose I'm going to teach you. Number one, that you have to know where the highest returns are. Okay, because it's not in real estate. And once you know that, you won't waste your time trying to dibble and dabble with different investments. You got to know where it's at. I've already gave you the clue. It's the stock market. Number two, and I'm going to show that to you. Number two, once you know that, you're able to focus, and you got to figure out then, if it's the stock market, how can we make this stock market work for us? How can we really make money and not just gamble? Okay, number three, this is how we're going to do it. Number three, you've got to have more wins than you have losses. And those wins have got to be larger than your losses. If you can accomplish that, more wins and larger wins than your losses, then you're going to be successful. I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, number four, no emotions. You can't trade this by your feelings. Could you imagine going to work every day based on your feelings? I feel like going to work today. I don't feel like going to work today. I feel like doing this. I don't feel like doing it. You've got to, this has to be ran like a business. And it can't be based on your emotions. It's got to be based on some sound principles that work. So what we're going to use is a mechanical approach. When the market does this, I will do that. But if the market does that, then I'm sure to do this. And I'm going to show you this mechanical approach. Number five, when you accomplish this, one of the most important things you must learn then is to compound your wins. Einstein said that the greatest, most powerful force in the universe is compounded interest. Well, could you imagine compounded winnings? Not just interest? You take all your wins, you compound it, but as long as you got a good strategy that you're not gambling, you can do that. And I'm going to show you how to do that with your compounded wins. Okay. Number 7, you've got to know what stocks to buy, commodities, and ETFs to buy. You do not want to be trading in things that don't move and have your money tied up for a long time. This is about timing. Everything in the stock market is based on timing. In the restaurant business, it's location, location, and location. But in the stock market, it's timing, timing, and timing. So you've got to know when to buy these stocks and when to sell them. And that's a strategy. You've got to learn that. You can't just guess. And once you know this, you're ahead of the game. I'm going to show that to you in this course. Okay, number 8, when to buy and when to sell. Selling is just as important as when to buy. And you're going to learn all this and much more. But stay tuned, watch the rest of the video, and I'll see you in just a few minutes at the end.